Been recording. Look, we recorded for 1 minute. I'm probably gonna have to cut.
I still truly believe we should put one of those little red lights up there that knows to like a Raspberry Pi. So you just hit record.
Bing. I hate that even if I like go over to look, I can't see it because the table covers it.
Because the red bar is right there. It's in the corner.
It's so far.
I have to make sure because the issue is if I scroll over it, it turns blue. So it changes the same exact color as everything else. So I can never tell if it's on or off unless I scroll off.
The dumbest thing.
It's dumb.
The joys of OBS.
Love it.
That's why it was $15, right?
It's free.
Oh
Yeah, OBS is free, dude.
How dare you?
The only thing I paid for was Filmora. I saw an ad for that recently. I'm like, they still sell their stuff, I guess. But yeah.
Okay, welcome to another episode of Reincarnated as a podcaster. We have a guest today.
We do.
Hi. I got real timid. I don't know why.
It's all good. It's all good. As always, it's us. Your hosts. Well, this is your illustrious host right here.
Hope you guys know me already. We got Forrest here
Who's Forrest?
with 3 R's.
4.
4 R's.
It's FRRORR.
He's four. He's
Okay.
He's 4R'd Forrest.
4 R. That sounds offensive.
They used to call me 4 R's in school. Look, it's 4 R's over there. Let's go beat him up.
Obviously, the Ed Boy and guest. Introduce your wonderful self.
My name's Edgar.
What do you do?
I don't have a fancy name like the Ed Boy or it's 4 R's.
Do you have like an OnlyFans at least?
No OnlyFans, only fans. In my room.
Do you remember when your name was Charles Barkley?
Charles Barkley. No, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
It was what was your old gamer tag? It was like Gnarls.
Gnarly Bubble.
No, Gnarly Bubbles.
Used to be a singer?
No, it's still Gnarly Bubbles. Oh, gee. You can't take it away.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
All of our stuff is stupid anyway.
Well, what do you say?
Like a company name, 2 gamer tags slammed together.
It's the best name.
The name. When did I get that? When I was like 17.
You got that?
Got in the area.
You got that? My gamer tag. It was 08 or 07 when I made it. That's why my email was that for a long time. Like, nope, I'm too old to have this as a normal thing.
Because I remember having the Hotmail email, but then I got so used to using the school email. Mm-hmm. So when I just switched to Gmail, I'm like, I'll just keep it, I guess.
Did you guys make your own gamer tags, or did you have someone help you? Or
so I watched. It was really into dragons back in the day, and I remember I was like,
wait, what does Reaper have to do with dragons?
No. So there's a shitty movie where this army people had to fight dragons that were coming from like the center of the earth or something.
They were miners, right?
Rain of Fire?
Right? Yeah.
Has fucking Matthew McConaughey in it and Christian Bale.
It might have been that.
Yeah, it is that one.
But I know one of the guys, his tag was like Reaper. That's his thing. I'm like, I like that. I like the Reaper stuff. So I tried to make it, but the name was already taken. Of course, because it's a basic name.
Yeah.
And then Xbox is like, oh, you can use this. And it was like, something Reaper, some garbage. I'm like, Mind Reaper. I'm like, that's better than all these. I'll do that one. So that's how I got stuck with my garbage name.
Dude, with mine, I like this show called Campion.
Yeah.
And like, I guess in Italian or Japanese or whatever, it meant like God Killer. So I'm like, that sounds pretty badass. I'm going to put it in the Xbox Live. Taken.
I think it only means that in the show.
I know, probably, but it sounded cool, right? Yeah. So, Taken. Boo. And I was like, oh, hey, I like this other show called Night in the Area. I'm going to combine them.
It's going to be God in the Area.
Because mine was super easy. I just click random.
Random
gamer tag, and it's a Gnarly Bubbles. I was like, wow, why not?
You didn't even get a number?
It was just like this, or that. I was like, I like this one.
No, that's nice.
Super generic.
At least now, 14?
14
Oh.
14 when I made mine? Yeah, when you're that age, you're like, I'm gonna be edgy.
Oh yeah.
Reaper.
So you say that, and my gamer tag is just a bastardization of my last name.
Have we always
My
had
soggy
that?
boy.
I've had it for a long time. No, not that
That's
one.
not my soggy boy,
No, you
yeah.
guys came up with that one.
It's a great gamer tag. You should just change your last name to My Soggy Boy.
My soggy boy,
It should be My Soggy, and you have the dash.
boy,
With 2 eyes.
Yeah, 2 eyes.
two eyes. Boy. Oh, good lord! Yeah, you were to say something though.
No, I was just gonna say like the gamer tags are something like I feel like you can't get rid of.
No.
Like
No.
once you pick it, you can't really change it unless you get banned.
It's part of your
Pretty much.
identity.
Yeah, it's like a crappy email address you have from way back in the day.
Oh,
But you still use it.
Yep.
And
That's
you're like,
mine.
you're like, oh yeah, it's
I love my spam folder.
Every time someone asks you what your email is, you're just like,
You're like, I was 14 when I made it.
well.
I remember when I had to call in like insurance. And they're like, hey, "What's your email?" And like spelling it out, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's interesting." I'm like, "Yeah, it was like 20 years ago. I haven't changed it because I'm too lazy to re-sign up for everything that
I
I
have a
do."
new one, but I still give out my crappy, shitty 16-year-old one.
No,
I don't know why.
I'm so glad Hotmail got rid of mine. They're like, you don't use it, fuck you.
Same with my old Yahoo ones. It was the same thing.
You're like, no.
Now I have 2 emails I have to pay attention to, but it's funny. So we have the business one,
Yeah.
but when I sign up for like when I did all the government paperwork, I use mine because I check it more, so I know if something important's coming up, at least I'll have it right away. Where the other one I'll check every week to make sure, you know.
It's just spam.
Yeah, it's basically it's like, oh, you sold this, or someone commented. It's
Yeah.
like, I already know. I don't need my email to notify me again.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
They're way too slow anyways. You're already in the comment section or something.
yeah.
And then like the next day you're like, oh.
I check it constantly,
Yeah.
and I always love to laugh at the comments.
Shout out to those guys that comment.
Thanks, guys.
Hey.
Mugen Train was a great movie.
Some would say it was the best.
Made the most money in Japan.
I mean, it's made the most money of any anime movie worldwide, so I guess.
Best movie. Avatar is my favorite movie of all time, guys.
I thought it was Titanic.
That's my 3rd favorite movie.
Also, it just changes.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Whatever-
So
whatever makes
Endgame
more
is your
fun.
second
Second
favorite?
No,
movie.
Endgame was his favorite movie, and then
Avatar took it over?
yeah.
Once it re-came out, I'm like, I forgot how good this movie was, but look at all this money.
I mean, look on your bright side. Jurassic Park's your number 4.
I can deal with that.
But which Jurassic Park?
Yeah, the first one.
Okay. I can deal with the
What?
first
That's number
Jurassic Park.
4.
It used to be. Well, I don't know. There might be a lot in between. Because when it came out, that was the highest grossing film. And then Titanic blew it out of the water. And there might be a lot more modern movies that have kind of snuck their way in between now.
Dude, but Titanic is fucking 3 hours long. What the fuck? Watched it on the theaters multiple
4 is
times.
A lot of people, huh?
4 is different.
It's different now?
Yeah.
What is it now?
So 1 is Avatar,
Yeah.
2 is Avengers,
Uh-huh.
3 is Titanic,
Yeah.
5 is Infinity War,
Okay.
4 is The Force Awakens.
So how you skip 4?
Because I wanted to just to be that.
Like I said, there's a lot of new movies that have probably snuck their way.
Jurassic
in there
Park is
since.
6, Lion
Oh, okay,
King.
so it went down 2.
Lion King is 7. The Avengers, 9 and 10 are great. 9, Fast 7.
Fast 7's number 9.
Number 10, Frozen 2. Not even 1, Frozen 2.
Dude, I
I haven't
Damn.
even seen that movie.
I thought Fast 9 was going to get the COVID boost.
No.
No.
Up there, and I got nerfed.
The best comedy movie ever, though.
Did you watch it?
It's so funny.
I heard they memed themselves in that movie.
It was so funny. And then one of the characters is like breaking the fourth wall. He's like, wow, we're invincible. Like nothing can ever stop us. And then they go to space.
You go to space.
Dude, what's after space? Time travel?
Time travel, different
Family.
planets.
Different planet.
No, reincarnation, which happens to be what you guys are all about.
Yeah.
Someone seems to come back from the dead.
Wait, so what you're telling me is Fast 10
Ooh,
is
Is
going
it
to be an
isekai?
isekai.
I can't wait.
Oh,
family barbecue. I don't know if that's what that means. But
God, that's the one franchise I'm kind of
you guys
dreading
didn't
to
watch
do.
9?
No.
I haven't seen 6 through 9.
I would recommend it. Expect nothing. Come out laughing.
The problem is, so if we ever do franchises, I'm the asshole that ends up
Watches
watching
all of them.
everything from the franchise.
Yeah.
So I know I'm gonna have to watch 6 through 9, and then the Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I heard that
It
one's
was
good,
good.
but it's like I don't know if I want to sit through another franchise.
You
should.
just
I have to sit through. all
fast
of it.
forward and like
I do some of that, but I still have to watch. Do other things.
or
I
you
can't
know,
just sit 2 hours doing
you
this.
watch that 20-minute video of this guy like,
Nah.
hey, this is what happened in this movie.
I
And
don't
I'm
want to
like,
watch nothing like that. I want to sit through the garbage so I can rate it the way it needs to be.
It's a good one though. It'll make you guys laugh so hard. I wish I was like drunk when I watched it. It would have been hilarious.
Noted.
Bob's like, all right.
And then you guys will get all the memes. All the memes that are out.
I don't need any memes from them, please, guys.
I do love the family. Like, you know,
Dom family means.
It's
Good
a good one. It's a
lord.
good one.
I'll sit through it at some point because I think we're gonna do it at some point anyway when we do our another franchise thing.
That's a good one.
I do want to do Aliens.
That's what I was
That'd be a
telling
good
Eddie.
The Alien franchise,
Alien
Yeah.
franchise, Predator,
the whole shebang.
the whole shebang.
So speaking of Predator,
AVP.
Aliens versus Predator.
Oh no.
So this week we're gonna talk about probably our favorite director because we've seen almost everything he's put out. Like
Speak for
literally.
yourself.
M. Night Shyamalan.
No,
Second one.
Second favorite.
what was his name again? I forgot my favorite director. Oh shit.
Something Anderson.
Paul W.S. Anderson.
Paul W.S.
Like,
Anderson. Yeah, he's our favorite director because when you choose your favorite directors, you normally go off of how much you've seen of it, and we've seen all of his stuff. So
I'm pretty
he's
sure
got-
you've seen all of it too.
Maybe.
you've probably seen a lot of
We're
it.
like, oh, what movie has he been or in or whatever? And we're like,
'Cause-
oh my god, I've seen this and oh my god.
Because when we were doing the Resident Evil podcast, we were wondering what he did. He did all the Resident Evils because he's married to
Mila Jovovich.
Mila Jovovich.
Was he married to her before or after?
After.
He
He got
like-
married in 08.
Oh,
Because
so
I saw it
they
on the
they
thing.
met in the.
Because the first one's in
Bang, bang.
2002. So I think it's after the third one that they married. They're like,
Okay.
if we don't get married, you're not going to be in these movies anymore.
Fucking blackmail. dude.
Blackmailed.
You just yell at her on set.
Oh. Sound effects.
Oh.
Oh, someone favorited the sticker again. Buy it. Buy it. You.
Like, this is a commercial break.
This commercial break.
Today we are sponsored by Reaper in the area. We sell stickers and many other things. It supports our podcast. And that's it, really. Back to the show.
Yeah, his movies are garbage.
Oh, that took a big turn.
He's our favorite director.
By technicality,
Technicality. Remember,
not by quality.
by technicality.
Technicality. The
Technicality.
dyslexia kicked in.
Yeah, this guy has some garbage movies.
So you're saying I've seen all this garbage?
Probably.
Pretty sure you've seen most
So
of them.
we'll start probably at the beginning of what I know, at least, because he did Shopping was his first movie. Never heard of it.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
So he did the
We weren't
original.
alive, dude.
I was alive. He
What?
was 94. It was his first
Oh,
movie.
we're barely alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
His first movie that we know is Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
I know what Mortal Kombat is. I've just
You ever,
never-
you ever see watch the original?
I tried watching the new one. I couldn't get past the first 5 minutes.
It was so
The
bad. right?
first 5 minutes is the best part.
That's the only good part of that movie.
Wait. And the last 5 minutes is really good.
Okay. You're right.
Anytime Scorpion
couldn't.
and Sub-Zero came on, good.
I turned around. I was
Everything
like, oh, okay. And then I was like, okay, I'm checked out.
else, it gets way worse.
I think I just play video games.
Yeah, it gets bad.
The first Mortal Kombat's not great. I don't remember fully.
It's just campy.
Yeah.
Is
It
it the
can't
one
be
where
fun.
They fight on the beach at some point, and then the dude throws his little lasso thing out of his arm.
Probably.
Yes.
Yes.
Then I might have watched it.
Yeah. I mean, the original is just a campy mess, which I would argue is better than the new one.
Yeah. It's really bad to say. Because I said the first one to me had the newest one had such good potential because of
Yeah.
Sub-Zero and the
Scorpion. Yeah.
Scorpion. But everybody else sucked.
But
Literally
nah.
sucked.
I I like how you Google his name, and one of the people have asked is has Paul W.S. Anderson ever made a good movie?
What's the answer?
No.
The long pause from Bob.
No.
Let me speed reading.
So the next one that I've watched is Event Horizon. It's actually something I recently watched because I've never seen it, and I'm
I
like,
know.
I
If
watched
can
it.
text me like, "Oh hey, your favorite director has a movie on HBO." I'm like, "What movie? Event Horizon? Who?
never heard of it.
Never heard of it." So I watched it, and I
What'd you
Immediately
think?
regretted it.
immediately regretted it.
I think it's one of his best movies.
It reminded me of another movie I already seen.
Which one? Alien.
Yes. So, okay, so this movie is like, I think they're gonna go colonize another planet or something like that.
Yeah, but they have to stop to get their ship, or his ship.
Oh yeah, it's like a rescue mission.
Yeah.
Then they find this ship, but this ship is fucked up. Everyone's dead, and they get like mind fucked by some creature.
I don't think it's either a creature or something's
entity?
poisoned in the air.
Yeah.
They don't really explain it
They're
enough.
just like, the dark is coming. I'm like, what is the dark? What? So they all get possessed. They all die.
Oh, I can think of
And it
it.
ends.
Yeah. I can think of a few movies that are. Yeah. Have you guys ever seen Sunlight?
What's his underground movie?
Never heard of it.
Hipster movie?
It sounds like a hipster movie.
Damn it. So there's I can't remember the other movie that's the same thing. But the point is, the sun is like gonna, it's gonna like go out or some bullshit, right? So they go to like.
Oh,
go
to
to-
jump started or something?
Yeah. No, but that's the core. That's
the
you're,
core.
yeah, you're thinking of another movie. You're thinking of a movie.
Like, I think I've seen this.
Because Sunlight's similar, except then it turns into like this demonic possession movie
Oh.
at like
Weird.
at the back half.
Okay.
But it's a pretty good movie, all things considered. Like you expect it to be your traditional like disaster film,
Yeah.
but then it with its atmosphere and the way it does things with the characters and where it goes, it's kind of refreshing in that sphere.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's still kind of a garbage movie, but
Is it a recent movie?
it's fairly recent.
People like this movie.
I mean, within the
What?
yeah, like is that Event
Event
Horizon?
Horizon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it has the guy that play
Alan Grant. Who? In Jurassic Park.
that guy. I
Sam Neill.
was talking about the one in Matrix.
Oh, you're talking about Morpheus.
Morpheus.
Yeah, Morpheus. That's
it has-
Yeah,
it has those
Lawrence
two.
Fishburne's
You
in
could
there.
just say Morpheus. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was like. The Matrix. That was his name, not Neo. The other one.
The other one.
But I watched it. I'm like, it's psychological horror, not great, but whatever. But I'm like, at the end of this movie, really shitty movie, but I think it's the best movie he's ever done so far.
No.
And I gave it a 5.
That's how you know you're good. Best movies in a best
I don't
movies
know.
in
I
five.
think Resident Evil 1 was better than Event Horizon.
Ooh, probably. I forgot.
Yeah.
I blanked out. Well, I don't know. I guess Resident Evil 1 is technically the next movie that we've
Yeah.
all seen. We've already talked about all the Resident Evils. I don't really want to talk about them.
No, there's no need to go back. Yeah, we'll pretend that didn't happen.
But the first one was my favorite.
They all just mashed together. So
Yep.
I don't really know.
At some point, they kind of do.
Because they're all the same movie.
No.
Yes, girl gets kidnapped, runs away.
Forgets who she is.
Who she is.
Kill-
finds
kill
out she's a
some- Kills
clone.
a shit ton of zombies.
Place blows up.
Place blows up. Get captured. Escape.
Escape. Next movie.
Finds out she's a clone.
No, but she becomes wholesome and some. She's like, oh, I can care about people.
But yeah, she becomes more like, I got to take care of these people. They all die. Everything blows up. She gets
Recycle,
captured.
repeat.
She gets a kid, but it's not really her kid. But she's like, it's my kid. But I know it's not my kid.
But it's a
my
clone,
kid now.
and they said it was my kid, so this clone must be my kid.
Yeah.
It blows up.
And then
She gets
and then
captured.
the whole
kid
time,
blows it blows up.
the whole time she was a clone of this old lady.
It's a shitty fucking movie.
God.
Okay.
Didn't he write all of those too?
Yes, he
So,
wrote-
so I
yeah.
think that's another like through line with all of his movies, right? He's written.
He's written a lot
them.
of it. Lot. I think he has more writing than directing. Nope. He's 16 writing
Uh huh.
and 18 directing. And
So he's pretty much written all of his movies.
Ooh.
uh,
Would you say the ones he didn't write
Yeah.
are the best ones?
I don't know. It depends which ones those are.
the only ones that he didn't direct that he wrote is Death Race Inferno, Death Race 4,
Those
and
are
Death
also
Race
good
2.
ones.
He didn't direct those.
Did he direct? Oh,
No,
he did.
He
oh.
wrote those.
He didn't direct them. He
Nope.
directed the first one, didn't
That
he?
guy. That's why I didn't say number one.
Do you like Death Race? Have you seen Death Race?
So he made that movie.
It's a cool concept.
I like the concept,
Yeah.
but the movie was so shit. Because who's the main actor in that one?
Is it Machete in one of them?
In one of the Death Race ones?
Yeah, there's so many now.
I feel like the first one had a big actor in it.
It's that bald guy from Hobbs and Shaw.
Jason Statham?
Oh, it is Jason Statham.
Yeah, Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is in the first one. Yeah, he's the main.
Yeah, he's the main
like-
character.
Oh, I guess he's in the first one too. Danny Trejo.
I knew it.
Yeah. Dio Machete.
That remind me, it's where they're in jail, right?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have to race for their freedom.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, so if
But
they
at the end,
survive
they're
so
just like,
many.
Oh, just kidding.
Yeah.
We were joking. Gotcha.
We think you were gonna win.
You want to race again?
Go out there again, you know. Race until your life ends. That's perfect.
I do remember.
Oh, such a shit movie.
Cool concept. That's something I would watch on TV. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, watch that.
That's
in real
what.
life.
That's probably what I didn't watch on TV.
But the one before that, just barely before that, is all of our favorite movie, Alien versus Predator.
You know, it gets so much shit, but I did like the first one.
What? I don't remember the first one.
What?
Wait, which one's the first
The
one?
The first
one
one's with the pyramid in the
In the
Antarctic.
Antarctica.
Okay, that one's
Oh,
better.
yeah.
Because I was picturing, I can't remember the first one was the school one, which I think is
No, that's Requiem.
Yeah.
That's the next one. That's
Yeah.
the real shitty one.
bad movies.
Dude, that
Hot
movie,
garbage.
that movie scarred me because you have the alien predator thingy, and
Yeah.
it goes into like the maternity wing of the hospital,
Oh, no.
and like infects all the pregnant women, and
Oh,
they give
yeah,
birth
yeah,
to
yeah.
alien. I was just like, what the fuck?
No, the first movie, Alien, fucked me up. Time I got to Alien versus Predator, I'm like, this movie is so good. I mean, so bad. Just want to shoot myself.
I mean, both AVPs are just notoriously bad. I mean, even like the people directing them, right? Because you have this fucker, right, who directed the first one, and then
R.I.P.
and then the next one's directed by
Tag
those,
'em.
those. The next one's directed by those two guys who watched those what movies you watched? The
Scorpion King?
No, the alien ones.
The Prometheus?
No, that's Ridley Scott. I don't remember their Skyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they did those
Fuck
ones.
those movies.
Yeah, exactly.
They wrote AVP?
They did the second
Second
one.
one. Oh. Remember when I sat through Skyline?
Yeah,
Those
yeah, yeah.
God tier movies. Don't watch those. So bad.
I think it's funny. Like you're coming here and joining us, right? And I feel like we have probably more recommendations for things you shouldn't watch.
Yeah, you're like, oh, best movie, don't watch it.
Yeah, things you should. It's like, you know that movie? It's like, yeah. No, don't watch that.
If you want to become an alcoholic, I think you should watch it. Because, take a couple drinks. You're like, this is funny. This is dumb. Yeah, fun.
I do need
Or
a
if you want
hobby.
depression, if you want higher depression, you watch all the shitty movies and don't drink through them. And you're like,
You're like, oh.
someone made money on this. How?
If you need motivation, you're like, I could be a filmmaker. These people made a movie.
Yeah,
It's so true.
I can make a movie.
It's like Alien vs. Predator made how much? I can film that with like two guys in the backyard. And the dog could be the alien.
like the dog alien in Alien 3.
What?
I forgot about that.
It's a dog alien?
Yeah.
Yep.
When we do the alien, we'll talk about that. Because I'm about to
We'll get
rewatch
there.
that one.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Because I'll be happy to watch 1 and 2. And then I got to watch all the other garbage again.
We've seen one. Though.
I've seen all of them.
I've seen
everything.
all of
I've seen
them.
every alien. My favorite franchise.
I haven't seen every
It was-
Predator, but I have
haven't
seen every alien.
Remember when we were going to watch Predator? And we are like, Bob, we saw this shitty Predator that we went to look for it and it was gone. He's like, I already watched it. I'm like, God damn it.
You know what, though? I do remember the hype being super real when AVP was coming out. And everyone's like, oh, my God, they're going to face off this and that. And then I remember watching the movie, and then they're like, oh, now the humans are working with the predators or something because they're like, we all don't want to die.
Yeah.
Because aliens will destroy everything, but the predator only hunts for game.
Yeah, he was like, oh, fuck, we're fucked.
I mean, it's funny because I think that came out in the same time period where there was like these verses, because it was the same time period that Freddy versus Jason came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And stuff, and
I
then
think AVP triggered that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
2004 was
Wow.
Alien versus
AVP,
Predator.
yeah, exactly. And then I think because I remember hearing that, and then I remember Freddy versus Jason came out around that time, and I think there was a little bit of those. Yeah, let's take horror icons and make them butt
Yeah, sure.
heads. Yeah,
I was 10 years old when that came out.
You know what's sad? You say that, and I'm like, I remember when that movie came out. I already watched Aliens, Predator. What were you doing, parents? I don't think I'm supposed to watch that.
I remember the Alien movies were a lot on TV on like the TNT channel.
Yeah.
My parents were like, don't watch this. So like, go to your room, and they would just keep watching. I'm like, but that looks kind of cool.
Then you come downstairs, the fucking chest bursts. You're like, oh god!
That's how babies are made.
I learned that day that they come out the belly button. It was crazy.
Rip you apart. That fucked me up too, bro.
Man, it's like that movie fucked up our whole generation.
Parents, what were you doing?
multiple generations.
I can't wait to have kids, and you know, like you show them like Lion King, something.
Dude, show them
I'm
Alien.
gonna put Alien in the background. It's like you're gonna love this movie. It's a classic.
Yeah, I turned out great.
Let me play all the.
Might as well show them like the fucking Exorcist and stuff at the
Like
same
The
time.
Exorcist, have the Saw movies. It's like, son,
This is how you breed a psychopath.
What's the one like if you fall asleep you die?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
That
Yeah, I saw that one as a kid. That
Same,
fucked me up.
same.
Hey guys, they're all on HBO, and Halloween's coming around.
No.
That could be another franchise we could talk
I
about.
have
There's
seen all
so
of them.
many of those movies too.
The last ones are pretty funny though.
How many Freddy versus Jasons are there? Like 3?
There's only one Freddy versus Jason.
I thought there were two.
There's two?
Yeah,
There's two?
Is there
think
like
so.
Michael's
There's a
Revenge
Freddy
or
versus
something?
Jason 2?
I think so. I'm pretty sure there is.
I'm not gonna look it up. I'll deal with it when we deal with that at some
I leave it
point.
to be a surprise.
Because
Talking bullshit. I don't know.
Everything I'm saying is facts.
straight facts.
We look up everything. You know,
It's all
after the
fact
podcast. We're like, you're stupid. Let me look it up.
Fuck, dude. There's so many movies in that franchise too. Oh my gosh, and they're also horrible.
I was gonna say we could mash them all together, but that'd be like 40 movies. Cause you do like the Michael Myers movies, Freddy.
There's like 20. There's like 20 Jason
fucking-
movies. There's like
There's
like
20 Freddy movies. There's like 10 Michael movies.
the reboots.
That's what I meant. I'm counting
the
those.
versus movies.
Oh my god. What's his name? Goddamn movie.
All right. We did Death Race. Our other favorite God tier movie, The Three Musketeers.
I've never
Is that
watched
with
It's with Orlando Bloom.
No.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
What?
Were you thinking
Yes.
of like Antonio Banderas?
No, I was
No, no,
thinking the
no.
one with Michael Cera. And it has that one other guy from Pineapple Express.
Oh.
Which one?
Not. Oh wait, no, not him. Oh wait, no, yeah, it's
The
him.
chubbier dude.
The other. It has curly
There's a
hair.
5 out of 10.
it's like a
man.
mullet.
What the
Danny
fuck?
McBride?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's Danny McBride.
Yeah.
What? What are you looking at?
I'm just looking at the cast.
Oh.
Of Pineapple Express?
No. I wish. No, this fucking Three Musketeers movie.
But that was the one with Orlando Bloom, right? I'm not
I don't
fucking.
see him.
I don't see him.
I don't see him either.
Dun, dun, dun.
Orlando Bloom was in the Three Musketeers movie.
I thought he was.
Your Neuralink isn't working properly.
Nah, dude. It's God.
Look up Three Musketeers 2011.
Oh, no,
That
the candy bar.
Oh, yeah. Who is
The
the
common
cast in
knowledge
the
is
Candy
gone,
Bar?
dude. My common knowledge.
I see it in this.
My
The
I'm
white
my
very
kinda
knowledgeable about all this stuff. Though.
yeah, my
An
my
encyclopedia.
so there's a hamster in my head and there's file cabinets. This was mislabeled.
Yeah, they have fucking Michael Cera.
And Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
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 That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is that one. Fuck IMDb.
That's not Michael Cera. That's this Logan Lerman.
It looked like Michael
It looked
Cera.
like Michael Cera.
Yeah, it did look like
No,
Michael
it has that guy.
Oh,
from-
it's Luke Evans.
No, it does have. No, it is.
It does have Orlando Bloom.
How the tables have turned.
It has Christoph Waltz and Mads Mikkelsen
Yeah, it's got a big cast.
and Ray Stevenson.
And Freddie Fox.
Freddie Mercury? I love him when he sings.
Yeah, but that movie's also garbage.
It's a garbage movie.
I thought it was a movie I would like. You know, if
Yeah,
it's
I'm not
if it's
surprised.
aesthetics that I
Yeah.
enjoy, but this is a garbage movie.
Poor Eddie. All those like movies are just
No, they're always so bad.
Tell me a good medieval movie.
Gladiator.
King Arthur. Just kidding.
No, fuck that movie. The director's cut of Kingdom of Heaven is really good.
It does look like he, for him to direct a
King
Resident
Arthur.
Have you seen it?
I started it.
Which
That's
one?
another good one.
The newer one, I would say.
He
That's-
has like
I don't think that's-
superpowers.
Oh yeah, it's the new one. Yeah, fuck that movie.
And he's just like, oh yeah, that is the
And he's
one.
like, I know which one that is.
Yeah, fuck that movie.
I know all King Arthur movies.
I've watched a fair amount of them. Yes.
Can't wait until we do our King Arthur podcast. And we
Hey
do-
man, if it's another excuse to watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail again, I'm down.
Yeah, but we're gonna watch all the King Arthur stuff. All.
I mean, half of them are okay.
Kind of think you're,
That's better than most of the stuff we
you're a
watch.
masochist at this point.
Him definitely.
But I want to be knowledgeable about everything.
Oh, that's another excuse to watch The Green Knight again. I'm down.
God.
Forrest Islip. All of them.
I don't know how many there are.
I don't want to.
I've watched a lot.
I've watched a few of them too.
Oh, we could watch Excalibur.
Scott was good.
That movie's good.
We don't
What
rewatch.
about the animated?
Ugh.
Like Sword in the Stone?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'll watch that movie again.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we'll just skip the Garbage Three Musketeers. Pompeii, we can skip.
Yeah, that movie's garbage too.
So there is one more, but I want to say something before we go too far. It feels like what he did. He's like, I'm gonna make Resident Evil. And he's like, okay, I don't have budget to do the next movie, so I'll make whatever you want. I got money. I'm gonna make Resident Evil. Something else. Resident Evil. Something else.
Is this what like Christopher Nolan did with Batman, except with shitty movies?
Yep. He's like, I make a shitty movie that makes no money to get enough money to make the Resident Evil
Another
movie.
shitty movie in this IP.
Good thanks.
Okay, so the last one is the newest movie. Yes, newest movie. I had to make sure. Monster Hunter.
Monster.
Monster Hunter.
Have you seen that movie?
No.
You ever play any of the Monster Hunter games?
No.
Good. No one
No.
really has outside of Japan. So
Outside of Japan.
they're really good games, but not a lot of people played them outside of
Geologs.
So
Japan.
the problem with the games, like I've played one of them for the DS.
They don't have a story.
There's that.
What's the point?
It's
You
like
just
a grind
kill
thing.
monsters?
Yeah, you kill monsters,
You
you build
cool
shit.
gear.
You hunt monster, yeah. You
Yeah.
kill them. You're like, hey, I'm gonna take your tail. I'm gonna turn it to a
Monkey.
sword.
Monkey
Yeah.
brain
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Monkey brain stuff.
And
Yeah.
you bring back, you know,
3 hours I could kill.
Yeah.
you bring back the hide and the food, like the meat, and then your cat thing makes food for you, so you go hunt more things.
Like Red Dead Redemption without a story.
Sure.
Yeah. What do you think this movie's about?
Nothing.
Just by looking at
Nothing.
this poster.
Looking at this poster, they're probably trying to kill that dinosaur, but they don't.
I mean, he's not
I
wrong.
don't think they do. I really don't think they do. I think they just like escape from it, and they're like, "I deal with it
He
later."
did watch this movie.
I thought they did kill the dinosaur.
No.
I thought they pierced it in the head.
Oh, they did.
They
pierce
did? I
it.
thought that
Yeah.
was the scorpion.
No. That's this fucker.
They did do it. Yeah, I forgot.
What I
I
don't
remember.
understand is why that guy in the back is so happy.
Dude, he's best boy of the whole movie.
He's like,
He
yeah.
is.
He has not. He has no.
He's just happy he's in a Hollywood film.
I guess that's true.
He has no lines.
No,
no, he
what?
does have lines.
They're gibberish.
They're just not English.
I don't even know if that's like any language. It's just.
I don't even know if it's an in-game language. It's just gibberish.
Oh no.
I mean, that guy has been in good movies,
Yeah.
like martial arts movies,
Okay.
and some really shitty martial arts movies.
I'm watching you. You say the word. I'm stopping the podcast.
Especially one involving our illustrious saber. But
Didn't save that movie. You tried, buddy. You tried.
but I think that's why he's smiling, man. He's like, yeah, Hollywood.
He's like, I made big money on this movie. This movie's so bad.
man.
So
Who's
this,
bad?
so this movie starts off with Angelina.
What are
Angelina.
you gonna say? Jolie. Oh boy.
Milo Jovovich. Anyway, So this chick again. So the director's wife starts off the whole movie, and they're a military brigade going through a desert because this game is very well known for its forests. So they shot it in the desert.
Yep.
So they're driving their Humvees through with their guns,
And that's how it starts.
yep, and then big monster comes out, kills pretty much
they
everyone.
they get isekai'd, and then big monster comes
So
out.
there's like this big cloud,
Yes,
and they're like,
sandstorm.
"Where the fuck are we? I don't know." And then a monster shows up and kills
no.
all of them except for her.
She escapes.
Well,
somehow.
she's the director's wife.
That's what
She's the main character.
It's gonna be crazy when they get divorced and she's not in any more of his movies. Crazy.
She can just stop acting because she, gets half his money and then
Royalty.
What, half of which Resident Evil money? Which movie do you want? 1, 2.
It's probably
that
enough.
might be some good money.
Probably enough.
Anyway, but so that happens. She meets Bow Boy over there.
Ongbak guy.
Umbak, yeah.
that's his name.
No,
No, that's the name of the movie he's in that I know. His name is like Tony Jaa.
in the movie. It's
No,
very,
that's like
very
the-
American
No,
name.
I'm pretty sure that's that's the actor's name.
I'm not gonna look.
Tony Jaa.
But anyway, he meets her. They start to fight because
Reasons.
They thought they were enemies for whatever reason, and they're like, "Hey, you're not a bad guy. You're not a bad girl. Hey, let's team up."
and then she gives him chocolate, and he's like, chocolate. And
He becomes
fucking
an
eats the
addict.
fuck out of
Oh
it.
no!
You know the SpongeBob episode where he's trying to sell chocolate
To the old
and
ladies?
Chocolate.
Yeah, but the last guy, he's like chocolate, and he screams.
I love it.
That's
That's
him.
that is the guy.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
They meet spider things that try to kill him. They meet
They kill
flying
monsters the rest of the
things
movie.
that try to kill
The spider
him.
things kill Ti.
Oh yeah, I forgot Ti was in this movie.
Ti.
T.I.'s in this
Oh.
movie. He dies in a great way.
Spiders kill him.
He gets impregnated by spiders.
Oh,
Yep.
that would be the worst way.
It's like
Being a male getting pregnant
horrible.
by spiders.
Did you ever watch the Mummy movies? Mm-hmm. You know the scorpions where they kind of crawl
The
over?
scarabs.
It's the same
Same thing.
scarabs,
Yeah.
Same thing. And you're
That
like,
still freaks
cool.
me out. Even though it was the worst CGI, it was like.
I'm telling you, that's like the movie. I'm pretty sure it fucked me up from bugs. Like, I don't like
Yeah.
any bugs.
Oh yeah.
But this movie's just ass. There's nothing really to say about it.
I think I ranted on this last time. It's just like, it's not like certain parts of this movie are ass, right? Because there's movies like that. There's some movies that have its pros and then its cons. This movie is just all around ass. Like I don't
like
really.
good ass?
No, it is not.
Well, because I remember we were halfway through the movie, and you're like, I gotta walk the dog, blah blah blah. I'm like, we're gonna miss out on this good
That's
movie.
how good the movie was.
Yeah, he's like, I'll walk out. I'm like, dude, we're almost done. We got 5 minutes left. And they pause it. It's like halfway. I'm like, what the fuck are they gonna do? And then you meet your favorite actor of all time. That he's always in good movies.
Yeah, the Ron Perlman.
Yeah, Rob Perlman. He comes out. They're like, yeah,
They
you gotta
never
help me
explain
save shit.
How she gets she pulls out 2 swords and then lightning comes out of nowhere.
They probably explained when you guys went out, and I was probably just fucking somewhere else. Like, I'm still watching this. Like,
You're
what
still
the
trying to
fuck?
comprehend what's going on. You're like, what?
Why is this happening?
She had guns, and now she has swords, leather armor that fits her. What the fuck?
The cloud was still fucking you up from the beginning of the movie. You're like, what? Where am I?
Yeah, she got teleported. I just got blinded. Someone threw sand in my eyes. I'm like,
He's been trying to pick it out the whole movie.
She got stabbed by a giant scorpion,
Oh.
and she's fine.
and she was fine.
She's
yeah.
fine.
Fucking, she stabbed
Plot
him with a fucking
armor.
blade through like the heart almost. And he's
Oh,
like,
it was like up
Yeah,
here,
it's
and he's
here.
just like, "What should we keep fighting?"
you're like, oh,
Best
okay.
boy?
Yeah.
Best boy. Because I don't know. Because she was in captivity at some point. Because
There's a lot of this movie that makes no sense. I mean,
90% of the movie makes
90% of the movie makes no
Well,
sense.
then they meet the leader of that tribe,
Yeah.
which is your favorite guy.
Yeah.
And then
He speaks English.
yeah, he speaks English for some
This guy
reason.
speaks gibberish.
Yeah, he speaks gibberish,
and everybody else in this world speaks gibberish.
but he
this guy
knows
speaks
English.
English.
Oh.
But he's like, okay, if you help us to destroy, what's the dragon?
The Rathalos?
Yeah. If you help us destroy this, we'll help you get back. So they're in the middle of the fight. She stabs the only time you can damage it is when it's blowing fire. So she stabs it as it's about to blow fire. Bam! She's teleported back to the real world. She gets picked up in a fucking
Helicopter.
the helicopter plane one,
Yeah.
transforming one.
Yeah.
Transformers.
That's how I remember it.
And then that starts flying away, and then the dragon comes out of nowhere, and now it's in the real world.
And fucks everything up.
I was gonna be like, oh, she had a concussion, and
It was all a dream.
It was all a dream.
they fucked her. She got jebaited.
So she's about to die. You're like, oh no, I don't care. And then Best Boy comes back out of nowhere from
Narnia.
the world.
Yeah,
World beyond.
They kill the thing, and they're like, you did good. Do you have chocolate? And she's like, I don't have any chocolate.
He's like, ah.
Okay.
And look into the
Oh,
distance.
now he speaks English.
No.
He knows
chocolate.
No, he knows certain words because
Okay. Yeah.
she's ranger. He's hunter.
like
totally
he
different.
understands her,
Yeah.
but he speaks gibberish.
It's like when someone tells you a word in another language and they point and you're like, yes, I'll remember that. And then you go like, you turn around and you're like, fuck, what was that word?
I don't remember that anymore.
Like for some reason he understood the concept of bait.
Oh,
He's like, yeah, you bait.
you bait. Fucking asshole.
Dumbass movie.
I think the worst of it too
I do wonder what this
is like as just like a Monster Hunter movie, it's just so bad. Like in general, there's one portion of the movie that resembles the games in any way, shape, or form.
The end when they pull out the cat.
Yeah,
So I did say if this movie didn't have the cat in it making food, it'd be a 0. But since it does, personally, it's a 10 out of 10.
That's the one expectation.
This is the one expectation.
That's all I was
and they
hoping
met
for.
that one expectation.
Horst is a happy boy.
I'm a happy boy. It came out, they were chopping the food to this, and I'm like,
Don't you guys love how
Great
this
movie.
movie ends on a cliffhanger?
well, of course, there's going to be a Monster Hunter 2 after he makes Resident Evil
6.
8.
He's gonna
20.
reboot his whole series.
Because the last movie was technically Resident Evil Final Chapter.
I just imagine
Damn
being
it.
this guy. And you're for some reason you're playing Monster Hunter, and then you're like, "Hey, honey, I think I want to make a movie out of this."
You want to be
First
the
off,
alien actor?
first off. I highly doubt he ever played any Monster Hunter.
His kids.
Do they have
I
to?
highly doubt.
I feel like what they do is they're on, like when you open Google or something, it gives you like a news article.
Yeah.
It's like Monster Hunter sold really well here, and he's like, I can make a
That's it.
movie.
Well, I mean, he's no stranger to working with Japanese IP, right?
Well,
or Japanese
what are you
game.
talking
Or was Capcom like, "Hey, I know you made
Oh no, that's
Resident
it.
Evil."
Oh yeah, because Capcom is both, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it
That's
was. Then.
true.
Nope, that's
That's
what it
true.
was.
So you're telling me he's gonna make a Street Fighter movie?
Can't wait. 10 out of 10.
It can't be better than the original Street Fighter movie.
It can't be better.
No,
Yeah, of course not. Have you seen the original Street Fighter movie?
don't watch it.
We'll save you the burden.
So you want to rate it?
This?
Yeah, this garbage.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay.
There's actually an audience for this movie.
Yeah?
It made
guess.
a decent amount of money, I guess.
I can tell you how many people voted on Rotten Tomatoes, because I use Rotten Tomatoes because it's just easy because they split those scores.
10.
He's not too far. Not too far.
Is that the
Wait.
critic score or the audience score? Or is that both?
Oh, no. There's both. Whatever you want.
Let's do both. Let's do critic score first.
On critic score, what do we want to rate
Okay.
it first?
We'll rate it first, and then we'll answer his question to see how many people saw it. I give this movie a 1.
Wow. I was giving it at least like a 3 or 4.
I personally give it a 2. I'm gonna guess critic score was a 31, and
Okay.
audience score 57.
Those are like really precise numbers
You know,
for guesses.
I'll remember that. I'll remember that if if I can.
31 and 57.
We got it.
Got it.
Okay, I
The
forgot.
hamster file did win.
What numbers again?
31 and 57.
What's that word again?
75 and 13.
No.
Okay.
Okay, what is it?
Okay, so what is it? What was your score?
Oh, I
He
said
was giving it a
I already
I
gave
give
my
it like
score.
a 3 or 4.
Okay.
But did you want to
fuck,
guess
fuck,
on the
fuck,
critic
fuck,
score?
fuck. Critic score
Or both, or either one.
is
I don't
going to
care.
be 14. 6%.
Damn. You guys are
then-
ruthless.
The score is probably gonna be 62.
Okay. Do you have any guesses for?
I'll give it a guess since I don't know anything.
From what I heard.
But if you guys are the critics, no, the critic score to me seems more like a 47,
Okay.
and the
Okay.
audience like a 70, 80.
Damn. This guy
Did he get it right?
This guy deserves a role.
Did he get it right?
So critics.
What the fuck?
Critics gave it a 45.
Oh,
45 for critics. That's 95 people. Critics watched it.
Okay.
70 audience score. Over 1,000 have voted for that.
Oh, this movie's so bad.
People like this movie.
People like this movie.
Wow.
Like the cinematography's bad, the acting is bad, the lighting is
editing is
bad, the editing is bad.
maybe the chocolate guy made it all the better.
Chocolate Guy did make it better.
I think
He did make it better, but he's done better.
He gave it at
Worst
least.
movie.
In my score, he gave it at least 1 point for him.
So it's 11.
It's 1 point for him and 1
10.
point for the cat.
I thought it was 10 points.
Sorry. That's 11 points. Damn, I gave it 11 out of 10. I can see why they gave it a 7, dude.
So
It
this is the
seems
best
so low.
movie you've ever seen.
Best movie. Well, no, it's not best movie.
Did that come out last year?
Yeah, I think it
You're
did.
telling me
Yeah.
this movie is better than Sonic?
Sonic was pretty good.
Sonic was great. I like Sonic personally.
You didn't give it an 11.
That's true. But none of these are my favorite movies.
Hold up. Does that make it
By his favorite director.
Does that make it the best video game adaptation?
Yeah. But I'm telling you, it's not my favorite movie of all time. Avatar is my favorite movie of
That's
all
right,
time.
that's
Don't
right.
forget that.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know what number it is, but it's probably not in the top 10,000. I can tell you how much this movie made.
Is there 10,000 movies? Oh, there probably is.
How many movies do you think are out there?
I don't know. There's
I mean,
a lot.
there's a lot of B movies, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna say it's probably
there
up
should
there.
be a limit of how many times you can re-release a movie.
Once.
Oh, man.
Fucking Avatar. Let me release it after 10 years again.
But
to
I will
be
like to
number
say,
one.
I can't wait for his next new movie,
Oh no.
In the Lost Lands.
What?
The fuck?
In the Lost Lands.
Okay.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it's
Sounds
called.
like a sequel to.
When's it released?
You know what it reminds me of?
No date.
You guys ever watch those rock like
Paper, scissors.
jungle movies? I can't remember what I can't remember what they're called.
The
Center,
Rock?
something in the center.
No, because Journey to the Center of the Earth has Brendan Fraser. That's
Is that
The
not The Rock?
second one has The Rock.
The second one has the
oh, that's what it is.
Yeah,
it's called
like-
like Journey 2 or something.
Journey
like,
2, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, that's
You're
what
talking about
that's what
the
that just reminded me of.
Jumanji or something.
No.
That
That too, but that one's a better movie than the one I was referring to. That one's actually entertaining.
Jack Black's hilarious.
Yes.
I know.
Those
I
movies-
really like The Rock impersonating fucking Danny DeVito.
Yes, the second one.
That shit was
I
hilarious.
actually think those two movies are really good.
They actually are really good.
What about the Kevin? Is Kevin Hart in the second one? Or is that the
He's in both.
He's in both.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
funny.
those
It's the same
three.
cast.
Yeah,
In both movies.
I do love those. The only
But what's the center of the Journey to the Earth thing?
It's an older movie. Well, Journey to the Center of the Earth. I mean, the first one has Brendan Fraser in it. It's like the book, right? They go to the center of the earth. There's dinosaurs.
But the Rock's in the second one.
Yeah,
That's the re-release.
sure, but
I
it's
don't know
called
if it's a
Journey
reboot.
2. It's not even Journey to the Center of the Earth. It's just called Journey 2.
yeah.
I just remember. I remember. I used to walk into the theaters, and they would have like the
And
fucking.
he's like,
Yeah. But they would have like the D box exhibit, you know,
Oh
the one
my
like
God.
you know with the moving
I
shit.
fucking hate
Oh
D
my
box.
God.
And it was that movie that was always like as the preview for what the D box exhibit
To
was.
me, D box is motion 6 simulator.
I mean,
oh God, I'm gonna throw
for
up.
you, yes, obviously.
I never tried it.
I've never done it in a theater. I mean, you know,
I've only done the-
amusement parks. Obviously,
yeah.
I've done that.
I watched Fast and Furious 9 in D-Box.
Oh, did you?
Did you?
I went to space.
I
feel
start
like-
floating there, just like.
I feel like what D box should do for the Fast and Furious is they give you a little stick shift thing. So every time they're doing it, you can be like, eh.
That also has like 18 gears.
Although I will say this new one, they do shift a lot less. Because people are like, there's no way that has a semi truck.
Of course, man. The guy would be like, ta, 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 ta. He'd be like,
That's always the fucking fun part, dude, of that first movie.
it's like, damn. Do I need a transmission that big for a car that small?
So you don't like D-Box?
I can't do it.
He gets motion sick.
I get motion sick pretty easily, so no roller coasters. No
windy roads.
no windy roads unless I'm driving. I have fun. I watch the people go, ah, and I'm like, crazy people.
So you wouldn't go on a boat?
I can do a boat, weirdly enough.
What?
Yeah, I don't have issues on boats.
Well, I mean, I've seen you on a boat, so.
Yeah. I don't know why I don't have issues on it.
You remember when we were on a boat, right?
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
We took that long ferry from Japan.
Yeah, we
Sick?
No, I didn't go.
yeah,
I was so into it. I was like, what happened?
we're just being horrible people.
Do you remember now?
Yeah, we're just being horrible people.
Constantly shit on him because he's never been to Japan. I mean, he's
And
been
you guys
to
were
Japan
supposed to go.
Yep.
It got canceled.
literally the week of. They're like,
Yep.
we're like, we can make it. We can make it.
We can't make
Then
it.
Eddie cancels it.
Eddie canceled it. So then Forrest calls me one morning at work. He was like, hey, so Eddie just canceled our bookings or whatever for the hotel.
You're like, no.
Yeah, I was like, what? But maybe. I'm like, no, I'm going to go cancel the airplanes or tickets or whatever. I was like,
Yeah.
feels bad.
Japan shut down like that week.
We could have been fine. We had
Sure.
we had the cool cherry blossoms with the snowstorm.
Sure.
We could have been outside doing that. That's the
Sure.
only thing we could have done.
Could have walked around, I guess.
Yeah, freezed and died. That would have been perfect. I want to die.
I'm pretty sure we would have got there and they would have sent us back.
Yeah.
That's what would have
They
happened.
can't catch me. They don't have guns. We're good. They're gonna beat me with batons.
Yes.
They can't catch me.
Local American man died. Beaten to death by Japanese batons.
Can't wait.
That's how World War III starts.
Apparently had 4 R's in his name.
We don't know how to spell it, but we'll just put it up. F-R-O-R-E-R-E.
Forest.
I thought I started with an R. RF.
Rough.
But that R is silent.
Forest.
Perfect name.
Brilliance. Absolute brilliance.
But I don't know if I want to talk about it yet. Did you watch anything? Have you watched anything in
Yeah, what
this
did you watch
past
recently?
time period?
Just classic box office Disney movies like Cruella.
Well, I
Okay.
actually watched that recently.
Really?
Oh, did you watch it?
Yeah, I was watching with family. I was going to bring it up a long time ago. And then I was just like, I don't have time to talk about this at the moment.
It's so funny because their movies are so hit or miss, and I think it has to do with the casting. Even though they pick really good cast
Yeah.
members for some, and some of the great ones are even like musicals, which is weird to me. But this one was good.
Yeah, I actually like this movie. I didn't think I would because
Yeah, I was like,
it's about
maybe like Aladdin again.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, it's just about the 100 Dalmatians
Yeah.
Villain.
girl, the start of her. I'm like,
They
do I
adapted it really good.
do I really care about her? And I was watching it with family, and I'm playing with the kids and stuff, and they're like, oh, like I'm sitting there, and start watching. I'm like, they're pretty good.
I do like Emma Stone.
Same. I feel like this is a movie, right? Like from what I've heard and seen of it, right? That could have been any other movie, but Disney decided to put it here.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's more like
What do you mean?
like the person came with the script and like, yo, I got this movie.
Oh.
And Disney's like,
I got a character.
I got a character to shoehorn into this movie.
Yeah.
Because what I've heard, it's like her arc in this film doesn't quite make sense for the character she becomes
Yeah.
later on.
Isn't she terrible?
Yeah, she's supposed to be a fucking terrible person by the time
It's
101.
a good like origin.
Yeah, I
'Cause
mean,
in the movie, she is a bad person. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say terrible like in the
original,
the old
yeah,
movie,
yeah.
but
Not killing dogs.
no.
Yeah.
What's the point though where you're like, I'm gonna start killing dogs? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck happens to you that you just like?
Oh,
yeah.
you gotta watch it.
Because I have no clue. Because it starts off with her wanting to be like a fashion designer, and she's
Yeah.
under this person. She steals all her shit, and she's like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna make my own shit." and she comes back with like a wig on, and I'm a different person.
Yeah,
so
I was like a Batman kind of thing,
Yeah.
or like a Superman kind of
Superman thing,
He
it's
puts
like-
his glasses on to like, whoa,
who is she? Pretty much. So she puts that on, and they're like, "Oh, you're a real good designer." So she starts making crazy dresses for her, and then she's like, "I need you to make this big dress for like the final thing." And she makes a dress made out of moth cocoons.
But it looks like gold bells.
Yeah, and it looks really nice. But then while she's showing off the dress, all the moths hatch, and
They lock them up.
yeah, they lock them up with all the other fancy dresses, and they all hatch, and the moths eat all the, away at all the dresses. And you're
'Cause
like,
they're thinking that Krell is going to steal all the dresses from this lady,
yeah,
who is really, what was her real name?
I don't remember.
Lady.
Lady number 2.
No, Krella's OG name.
Cruella de Vil.
I don't remember. I'm bad with names. I just sit there and I'm like, person with red hair, person
Yeah.
with black hair. I'll remember that later.
Yeah, I'll remember later. But it was all her designs, and she's an OG.
Yeah, she's
She's like 10 steps ahead of everyone.
because she's really smart about it. Because I think it was also to deal with, it was like inheriting the place. Because she's, I don't remember if she's
Spoiler
like, yeah, we spoil everything. Don't matter. Because she's like what's it called? She's like a stepchild or something.
Estella?
Oh yeah, Stella. That's her real. That's her
Yeah.
government name.
Yeah, her social security card name. But yeah, she's supposed to own the property, but they don't know that she's part of that.
She doesn't even know.
Yeah, and she
Okay.
finds out basically at the end, and now she owns a big mansion, and she becomes super evil, I guess. At some point, starts killing
the
things.
arc is good.
Well, see, that's the thing, though, right? Like, as a self-contained movie, I can understand that it's good, right? I can understand that it is a good movie. You watched, it's great. What I don't get, well, I do understand why they would go the way they would with the character, right?
Money.
Yeah, no, I understand completely. It's just weird to me, and I almost feel like it's a disservice to the character. To be like, you have this character who does this cool thing, they're super smart, outsmarted these people, but they become
Evil.
this other character that is none of those things.
You know what I do think is that when we were growing up watching the cartoon Disney movies, they were so much darker
Of course.
and scarier.
Yeah.
Like,
But they just like go over your head. sometimes.
yeah, but now that I look back at it, I was like, wow, this Krella lady, she was fucking nuts.
Yeah, she was.
Well, she wanted to kill 100 dogs to make
Yeah.
one dress.
And I was like, but now I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like, how did she go from this one to that one?
Yeah, and like from being, this I play 5D chess with, multiple dimensions to I get outsmarted by 100 dogs. I mean,
Well, dude, if you put 100 dog brains together, is smarter than one person.
That's
Didn't
the
you obviously
biggest
know
brain,
that?
dude.
biggest brain. Is it like I
Big
can't
and
remember.
smooth.
It's like that thought experiment. You throw like 100 chimpanzees into a room, and eventually they'll
Someone
they'll write Hamlet or some
Yeah.
bullshit like that. It's the same thing.
Why haven't they done that?
They've tried.
They all still have monkey.
I thought you were gonna go somewhere dark, like, and they all just kill themselves. Like,
No,
each
but-
other.
No, it's a thought experiment. That's why.
Well, after they write so much, they start throwing shit at each other and it screws up everything.
Yeah.
Fucks. Yeah, but this movie is, as you said,
Yeah.
it's a good one-off movie.
Yeah.
But it said the way I watch movies, my brain normally shuts off with names. So in my head, I'm like, yeah, this character's pretty cool. And then you realize she's an asshole later on. You're like, okay.
Her sidekicks are cool. They're funny.
Because I think they were in the movie too, in the original movie. They were the
Are they
like
goofy?
helpers.
Yeah.
they're
Yeah, the
goofy,
goons. Yeah.
You ever played that Game Boy game?
Yes.
Oh,
I did.
It's so fucking hard.
Dude, all those Disney ones, like the Lion King one,
Yeah.
fucking impossible.
Aladdin's impossible. The old Star Wars ones were
The
impossible.
one that I could never beat was Atlantis. That Atlantis
That's
video
an
game on the
Atlantis
PlayStation.
video
Yeah.
game. What the?
I could not
Yeah,
get past
there
a
is.
certain part, and I was like, fuck. I gave up.
Bugs Life on the Nintendo 64.
Oh, that was a good one.
I remember that
Never
one,
beat it.
actually.
That was a good one. I never beat it either.
There's something about games back then. Either my monkey brain wasn't big enough yet to either beat them, or games nowadays are just too easy.
The graphics were so bad back then.
Have
The
you
key
tried-
could have been right there. You're like, where's the key?
Well, there's a game I've been wanting to play on the PlayStation 1. It's like Dragon's Lair or something. I remember loving it as a kid. I started playing. I'm like, Man, there's like
Is that the arcade one? Is that the Don Bluth
no,
game?
no, not that one.
Oh, okay.
It's something
We played at
else.
your house one time.
Yeah, you played
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
But
Looks
it-
so bad.
It's like a hack and slash.
Oh, I know which one you're talking
Yeah.
about. Okay.
This one that you saw, that I pointed out, the double disc. But
Yeah.
the only issue is it's so ugly looking now. You're just like, there's one polygon. Oh, there's the second one. Okay. You're like, God.
Graphics are so terrible.
I remember playing this game. I'm like, dude, this night looks so cool.
Dude, remember double like the GoldenEye game? You're like,
Yeah.
bro, this is so realistic. It's like the movie.
And you look at the guy and they're like,
No, they're worse
Block.
than Minecraft.
it's weird that Minecraft has more pixels than any game that I've ever had.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good lord.
You could see their skin.
God.
Blocks, pixels.
I love there's a cheat or whatever where you can do big heads.
Oh, in
Just-
the Bond games.
Yeah, it's just so dumb.
Dude, it was so easy to get kills though when you did the big heads. You're like, damn.
Is that the one where you could play on the snow map?
Yeah.
That was the best map.
Dude, that just spooked me out as a kid. Because, like, it's just infinite bad guys who show up out of nowhere. You could barely see shit. I'm like, I don't know where I'm going. Can't even read English. I don't know what I'm doing.
Shoot this guy.
Yeah. They would just camp in a tower and just shoot down this, like, the ladder. Until I run out of ammo. I'm like, well, I guess I'll just die, I guess.
I guess I'll just die.
Oh,
Fuck, man. Whoo, craziness. But yeah, it's good stuff. What else have you been watching? Or is that mainly...
I think the only other movie I watched was Tenet.
We talked about that the other week.
Are you getting tilted?
I didn't watch it.
We watched
We
it.
watched it.
Tenet.
What'd you think of Tenet?
Yeah, what'd you think of
Oh
Tenet?
man, I watched it once and I was like, I definitely gotta watch it at least 5 more times.
Like, to understand or to what's good?
No, to understand it. It was okay. It was
That's a good way to say.
Yep.
Okay. I think
I
that's
like
what
the
we rated it.
cinematography. I
Oh,
like the
yeah.
shots. The
Pretty.
shots were nice. Some of the stuff I was just like, that didn't make sense to me. The backwards in time stuff, the future stuff.
Some of it just didn't make sense, like
That's
you
like-
said.
From
It's
what
like,
they were telling me, it was like the backward bullets. I'm like, what?
You gotta breathe through a little baggie when you go back in time.
Yeah.
yeah, because
What?
Yeah.
oxygen burns you because it's backwards. So it's probably coming into them as carbon dioxide and coming out of you as oxygen. Probably, I don't know.
Yeah, I was like,
They probably explained it. And I was just like,
What?
Yep.
What?
it's backwards.
How does that make sense?
I don't know. Quantum mechanics.
Okay.
I'll talk about one of the movies that I know me and Bob saw. I don't know which one you want to start with.
Oh, boy.
I was gonna see if I still had my Fandango tickets on my phone, but I don't. All the
Oh.
movies that went on.
Oh.
Rip.
Yeah.
Rip.
Have Netflix?
Hmm?
I've seen The Odd Ways. It just came out, what, this week?
Last
week?
Yeah.
Last weekend?
Because I skipped it and because I knew we were talking about other shit. So I was like, I'll watch it when I have time.
I like renovation shows.
Fuck
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Have you seen that one's based in Utah?
No,
That one's real good.
I've watched the one about some hotel, but like I like HGA,
AGTV?
Yeah, kind
I
of
love that
stuff.
shit. Yeah.
I can't. Oh, yeah.
but not like movies on Netflix. I'm just like,
What else did I watch on Netflix? Oh, because I was watching this with my sister. We watched The Final Table. It's like a cooking show. Top tier.
You know what's a terrible cooking show?
What?
It was the leftover one.
Oh, yeah, that one was garbage.
That one was garbage.
That was bad. That was really bad. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at all the shit I watched.
you know which one's a good, funny cooking show? The one called Nailed It, because the judges
Oh
are
my
so
God.
mean.
Nailed it so fucked up.
I think
I've seen that one. It's the one where it's like they're not really cooks
Yeah.
and they put them on the show to try to
Mimic
what they're
Emulate.
shown.
Oh.
And they're just bad. They're like, here, you can build this cake and this like.
They have like this professional ass looking cake, and they're like, "Now you got to go make it," and it comes out looking like ass. The judges are like,
And I think there's like stuff that sabotages people too. So it's like, you can't use this. And they're like,
they roast them. Bro. They roast
Ooh.
them.
The-
It's so funny.
Dude, the one I do like, it's on Food Network, but it's they get a chef and they just get a regular ass person and they make a dish, right? And then you have your your judges, and they're like, oh, you have to guess if this dish was made by a chef or by a regular person.
Oh boy.
Isn't
They're
it
like,
good?
this was a chef.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like, oh, this is really good. The chef, obviously, like, oh, random person. Man.
You're like, damn, I feel bad for the
It's like,
chef.
it's like those like stupid like YouTube videos, right? Where you have like wine, like pro sommelier
I hate
tries
those.
to taste like expensive wines over cheap ones.
wines.
Fuck
and they-
those guys.
It's like, oh man, my favorite one's the $2 bottle. Crazy.
yeah.
Must have been aged for years.
It's
They just finished there 2 days ago.
yep, it's the box wine, sir.
It's just grape juice with like a yeast packet.
Fuck those people.
What you want to talk about your grand vault of things you
I've
watched?
seen so much, so I was trying to figure out. We can talk about the old ways if you wanted to.
The Odd Ways. It's
Old
a scary
Ways.
movie.
Old-
The
old
Old
Ways,
Ways.
old ways.
Scary movie.
Eddie will
Eddie
love
will
it.
never watch it.
Nope.
You don't like scary movies?
Nope.
He
I
hates
like-
scary.
I hate scary
oh,
movies, too.
man.
All about scary movies that he hates are in this specific movie.
This is yeah.
Oh, no.
It's like it's tailor made to be just. It's
like-
weaponized.
This is not for it.
I watched it. I'm like, I think I have it written in here. Something. It's like this is a movie Eddie needs to
Yeah, dude,
see.
it has demonic possessions. It has brujas. It
Ain't about
has-
that brujeria shit,
Fuck
dude.
that shit.
Because the movie starts off fucking like right into it because it's the mother of the main character who's possessed at this time.
great.
And she's looking at this possession or like exorcism.
Yeah.
She's like a witness to it. She's like, oh my God.
Oh my god.
You know what doesn't make sense to me though? So they're doing the exorcist thing.
Yeah.
Does she die?
The mom?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the kid.
I was like,
That's a shitty exorcist.
Yeah. Because then they go to the orphanage.
Oh,
and then that's when they get
where
split. Yeah.
Because I was confused. I'm like, oh yeah, we took you away. I was like, did they just take her away because she was possessed? Like, do your shit, fucking get rid of it.
This is what you're supposed to do.
But yeah, so that happens, and she comes back to the same town.
I fucking hate that character because she's a journalist, right? And they're like, oh, hey, weird shit happens around this town. And the locals are like, hey, don't go to this cave
You should
because
go.
fucking demons or whatever. Like, you're right, I should go. She's like, no, don't go. I'm going to go. She goes anyway, comes
my
back.
journalistic duty.
Pretty much. So she comes back and they're like, you smell like you have a demon in you. Or this like old lady or
Like-
whatever. She's like, what are you talking about? I don't have shit. So they capture her. They
Torture her.
They're like, what? Like, bitch, you do
Kinda.
now.
they kind of torture her because they gave her like goat milk
Constantly.
constantly. They
Like,
just
we know
force-feeding her.
demons hate goat milk.
I was like, what the
You're like, give her milk. Just give her more milk. And
Bring
you're
the otter.
Yeah. And
Bring the
then
goat.
her sister shows up. I'm like, oh, I haven't seen you in years. I told you not to go in this cave. Well, I'm a journalist, so I have to go.
Like, yeah, I pulled her out. You're safe now. And they find out, oh, she's actually possessed. Oh, no.
no.
The goat milk didn't work.
They're going, "Oh,
Yeah.
No, maybe the goat milk did exactly what it was supposed to.
Oh.
Maybe the old ladies are like, you got a demon. She's like, nah, I don't got a demon. It's like, well, you do now.
Shut up and drink this goat milk.
It's like the fucking line in Portal 2, right? It's just like, oh, we're curing tumors, right? You don't have a tumor, you say? Well, if you weren't wearing any lead-based pants on any of the chairs, you do now. Same thing.
But yeah, then she gets an exorcism. The old lady that's performing the exorcism dies because
Yeah.
it's just so powerful.
Like, the demon comes out, the old lady, fucking Bruja over here, fucking grabs the heart of the demon, fucking rips it out, and you're like, she did it. Dies.
instantly.
She dies, but she got the demon.
got the demon because then days later, just like, hey, my sister's acting strange. You smell like you have a demon. And she's like, no, I don't have a demon. What are you talking about?
And she looks in the eye, and you can see the demon in her eye.
Yeah.
The big line is, if you look in someone's eye and you can see somebody else staring back, you're possessed. And that's the whole fucking thing
I
about
look
a
at people's
demon.
eyes, I can see myself.
Yeah.
You got a demon.
You're a demon. That's someone else.
But yeah, so she's like, oh no, I gotta do the demon
Milk.
I gotta do the voodoo magic.
Yeah. So she becomes Bruja over here.
Brouhaha.
Yeah. Bruja over here fucking. So she does the demon thing. She kills it, and you're like, okay,
But
cool.
she doesn't die.
No, she doesn't die. She's
she doesn't
stronger
die.
Bruja.
She's younger Bruja, so she can take.
She loses
Top
an
tier
eye,
Brouhaha,
though.
She
dude.
does lose an eye.
Like other Bruja.
Yeah, but for some reason, after this experience, she's like, you know what? I'm supposed to go back to report my story back to
I'ma stay.
yeah. I'ma stay and become the Bruja of this town.
Yeah, and then the reporter, her friend, comes to basically bring her back.
Because she's like, hey, you've been missing for months. What the fuck?
It's like, where are you?
Good check, by the way.
Yeah.
And so she comes out all fucking makeuped out, and she's like, "Oh, haven't seen you in a while." He's like, "What the fuck am I doing here? What are you guys gonna do?" And she's looking in the sky, like the eyes, and you see the fucking monster move, and she's like, "You're possessed."
You
He's
need
like,
some goat milk.
yeah. That's how it is.
That's how it is. He's like, "You're possessed. We're gonna exorcise it." She turns back. Bring
You're
your
gonna
goat milk."
exorcise it?
Yep.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's the term of exorcism is
I was like,
exercising.
you're gonna make it work out.
It's exorcise.
So that demon
Not
is bodying
exercise.
you.
No,
I
it's
was like, damn.
exercise.
Yeah, exorcise.
No, exercise. They're fucking, you don't see the demon working out. That's why they kill everyone. They get
Because they're fucking
They're
swole.
swole.
Oh, is that why you have like the little girl that can throw like the full grown man like across the room?
Yeah.
Makes
Because they're all swole.
Does they get it out of him?
That's
It
what
just
it ends.
ends.
That's right.
Ah,
She's not like she's become the
Brouhaha.
Bruja.
I actually thought this movie wasn't bad. I thought it was like a 7 or an 8.
Okay, that was pretty
Yeah.
decent.
So this movie, before I watched it, I looked it up on Rotten Tomatoes. It was 100.
Damn.
It was?
Yeah, it's 95 right now on
Oh, shit.
critics. 55 for users.
Speaking of demons or whatever, there's a show on Netflix called Evil. Have you seen it? Have you seen it?
I've heard of it.
Heard of
I
it?
haven't seen
So
that
it's
either.
like, you know, you have like the religious wannabe priest or
Yeah, yeah,
whatever
yeah.
trying to exorcise people, and then you have the psychologist who's like, that's not a demon. She is fucking mentally ill, right? And they team up and they're like, is this like a demon possession or is it bullshit?
I have seen the show.
I really like that show.
I've heard
I
of
got
it.
about halfway through.
is it like a real show?
No.
No,
Oh, I was
it's
like,
fiction. It's fictional.
reality
fictional.
TV.
Yeah,
They're
it's
like,
fictional.
Oh, let's go see.
Oh, I would watch that show.
I got halfway through and I think I ended up watching something else. Like I got busy. I'm like,
Yeah, I like
oh,
the
I'll
show.
watch
I got busy.
it. I'll come back.
That's
I'll
always
watch
what happens.
it. It normally is.
That's a standard thing. It's like I was watching the show, I watched 2 episodes, and then shit happened. And then
I got busy.
I feel like that's always the issue with TV shows, though. Just shit comes up and you're
I
like,
was watching something.
Oh, well.
I did something else.
if you want to finish on the other or scary one,
The other one?
the Djinn.
Oh, the Djinn.
The Djinn.
Djinn?
No,
Now
the
do
Djinn.
the Djinn. How do you
Djinn.
pronounce it?
The
It's
Djinn.
D-J-I-N-N.
Sounds French to me.
Djinn.
The Djinn.
It's Djinn. It's just a fucking Djinn.
What do you call the fucking, was it the Django?
It's just Django.
The Django Unchained. Come on.
Django
So
Unchained.
stupid.
Is it French?
Is it what?
I don't know where it
French?
is.
I think it's Arabic.
Is it Arabic?
Something
Yeah,
like
because
that.
the legend of the Djinn is
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Arabic in,
The Djinn.
in nature.
This movie fucked me up a little bit.
It's
Oh, I
the
did.
a little
Just a little
bit.
bit.
it's the original writing for genie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's the fucked up genie, basically.
Oh,
The
where he
true
gives you
genie.
The wish and takes something else away.
yeah,
Basically.
pretty much. It's like a
'Cause-
debate.
Yeah, because most
It's like a monkey paw.
most
Yeah.
genies, they'll take your wish and just twist it just enough.
Yeah,
You're like,
you're
I
not
got what you
specific
wanted.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
Yeah. Me and my girlfriend were looking for a scary movie to watch. And they're like, this one looks promising. Fucking spend a half hour trying to bootleg this movie. And so it's about this little kid. He's mute. Right? First, I think he wasn't born like that. I think he had like some
remember.
accident or something like
his,
that.
His mother committed suicide in
Like,
front of him.
In front of him, yeah. And because he couldn't speak, he couldn't stop her, so he lives with this guilt that he couldn't
So he
stop
won't
her.
speak,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, his dad
Yeah, that's fucked up.
is a radio person. and
He
they,
can't speak, but his dad speaks all day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did they just move into this house?
I don't know.
Something like that, but he was exploring into this like closet. He finds this fucking Satan book.
Makes no fucking.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna think of magic lamp.
No,
I wish.
but he was reading like, oh, there's a bunch of like enchantments, and he's like stops at this one, like, hey, if you fucking get this candle, you drop some blood or whatever, look into the mirror, say your wish, it'll come true
You say
or
his
whatever.
name 3 times.
Yeah.
Bloody Mary,
Candy
Bloody
Man.
Mary.
Yeah, Candyman.
So this kid does this, and then he keeps ringing like, "Hey, side effects," or like, "Hey, you may have to survive an hour."
Yeah, you have to survive an hour with the Djinn.
With
The
this
Djinn,
fuck-
sorry, the Djinn in the house.
Djinn, the house.
Side effects include diarrhea, vomiting, and sudden death.
Like, hey, you may die, but if you survive, you get your wish. But hey, he may change your wish. Yeah, who
So
knows?
you're still fucked.
Yeah.
Because he can change like his form, so it's trying to fuck with you. Because he becomes his mom constantly through this movie, and you're like, okay, I get it, I understand what you're doing. But the whole movie is him just trying to
What was
escape.
his wish?
His wish was to be able to speak.
Huh?
Yeah, because you can't change
Wait,
anything.
wait, so you had to say his name in the mirror.
He was signing it, dude.
Oh.
The Djinn no sign language.
Of course, he's an all-powerful god.
I was like, well, you skipped that part.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, he has to speak. This is his wish. How the fuck's he gonna do that?
How would you say that? Like, because in sign language, you know how there's like certain hand signs for a full word?
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know the full word, you have
You
to
just
spell out
spell
the
it.
whole fucker. That's fucked up. He's like, I know this word, but I don't know how to
But
say
yeah,
it.
so this all-powerful demon gets fucking juked by this like 10-year-old
Constantly.
constantly.
Like, he's fucking
it's
juking
funny.
it. No.
It's not funny. It's funny after, like, hey, fucking dumbass demon.
Because there's parts like,
Dumbass genie.
he's locked in the bathroom, and he's like, he can't see me, and he like breaks open the door, and the kid's like hiding. You know when the door opens, he's hiding in that like little crease, and he's got the top of the toilet. Fucking smacks the fucking demon, knocks him out. And I'm like, what the
Before
fuck?
that, though, the demon had a little big brain play, dude. He unhooked the gas stove,
Yeah.
put it through the vent that led through the bathroom, so he was choking.
He's poisoning him, like killing him.
But he's like,
this
I'm
guy's
going
crazy.
just to break the door down and go and see.
Yeah. He
He's
breaks
dead.
the door down, and just fucking gets lamped, and you're like, what?
Oh, this kid has asthma, so at one point
Oh.
he loses his inhaler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he needs it.
So this whole movie, this is just kids surviving with
It's
this
like
Djinn.
Home Alone,
Yeah.
but not. But not funny. Because
Home Alone with a Djinn.
I was thinking, like, if I were in this situation, where the fuck am I gonna go and hide for over an hour in this fucking house?
Yeah. Do you have to stay in the house?
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, yeah, you
leave.
can't leave the house
leave the
because
house.
there's a force field barrier.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't even a house; it was like an apartment building.
Yeah.
So it's just like
It's like really small.
a 2-room
Oh.
apartment. He's trying to survive.
In a 2-room apartment?
Probably, I'd say it's 4, just because it has like it's a weird loop.
But it's still an apartment?
small.
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
small.
small. It'd be like you trying to survive between these 4
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
rooms, and you
Oh
just
my
keep
gosh.
bouncing back and forth. It's
Should call it hide and seek.
that would have been a better name for the movie than the Djinn. It makes no sense.
Because I think there already is a movie called Hide and
There
Seek.
is.
So anyway, he survives. He gets the genie at the end. Wakes up. His dad comes home because he's a radio host at night or whatever. Bam, bam, bam. The Djinn shows up after they have this emotional, like, I love you, Dad. Takes the dad's voice.
And gives it to
Gives
him.
it to the kid. And
Yeah,
now
okay.
the guy, he's a radio guy without a voice. The fuck?
And now the kid has a voice though.
The kid has a
so
voice.
when his dad tries to shoot himself, he can be like, "No."
Don't do it.
It's
You know,
so
fucked up.
stupid.
you know what it reminds me of? So Guillermo has a short film
Of course he does.
from forever ago, right? It's
Okay.
like a student film.
Yeah.
So it's called Geometria, which is geometry in English, right?
Yeah.
So what it is this Mexican kid, right?
That's
Okay.
Arabic. Geometry.
This Mexican kid can't do math.
Every Mexican ever. Just kidding. Just kidding.
He's
Paisanos don't hate me.
Paisanos don't hate me. But he sucks at math, right? And he really needs help with his math homework. He has like a single mom, his dad died or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's just shitty at math. So he figures out how to summon this demon
Okay.
that's gonna help him with his math.
Bruh.
Why do I ever gonna turn to demons?
I don't know. But so this is what he figures he's gonna
Grant
do.
your wishes, man. They
Hey,
grant
man,
your
a
wishes.
Tutor.
Man, you're so bad at math. Like, a demon is gonna help me.
I'm gonna get the demon to do my math, right? That's basically what
Why a
this kid.
demon? Why not like bless for Jesus? or
I don't fucking know, but that's what he
Jesus,
goes.
come
That's
down
what he
and do
goes
my
with.
homework.
So
Big cage.
he fucking study. He looks and he knows like if he draws a pentagram on the floor, and if he's in the pentagram, then he's safe, right? And he can
How
summon
is
the
this
demon.
common knowledge?
I don't know, man.
It's like that SpongeBob is like, if I draw a circle, the
because he like
bear can't get me.
because he looks it up, right? And then so he does that. He draws the shape and he's there and he fucking summons the demon and the demon shows up, right? And then the kid's like, I want help with math, and the demon's like, I want your fucking soul.
I don't know, dude. Math and the soul.
It's like the meme. Trade deal.
Well, the demon
your soul, you don't have to do math
I
today.
think the demon tells him that he can grant like 3 wishes or some shit for his soul, right?
Okay.
Hey, that's 3 homeworks right there.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think one of the wishes is
problems.
he wants his dad to come back, right? Because his dad's dead, and the demon's like, and he brings his dad up like as a zombie,
Of course.
and then the zombie fucking kills the mom.
Well, is the dad still alive though?
Yeah, it's a zombie.
Perfect.
Yep.
One wish
I
down.
can't remember all the wishes, but he does like the last one's like I want help with my math homework, right, or whatever's.
I want help.
No, like I want you to do my math, right, or whatever the fuck, right? Because the demon's like pretty much coming up on him at this point, right?
Yeah.
And then he just looks down at the kid. He's like, "I'll teach you something right now, right?" He's like, "You see how you're supposed to draw a pentagram on the floor? You drew a hexagon." And he fucking kills the kid.
Oh, damn. Dude, is this a comedy?
That's what I was thinking.
It
I'm
kind
like,
of is. I mean, it's played kind of like straight, right? It's really easy to say it like how it is. But when you guys were telling this story, it's exactly what came to my mind.
I didn't like this movie.
I was gonna say maybe he didn't draw the pentagram because that's math.
Yeah.
Angles.
Yeah. That's why the movie's called Geometria. Dude.
It's all skewed like a little bit. That's not
We
perfect.
can do a square. Yeah.
This is a pentagram.
Just one triangle.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right.
So I do have some homework for you guys.
No shit.
You have to watch Paper Tigers.
Oh, that's the Kung Fu movie.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was gonna watch it. It looked funny.
You gotta watch Jersey Boys.
Jersey Boys.
I don't like this face you're giving me.
What is this Jersey Boys?
It's a singing one.
Singing one.
You'll love it.
Did you watch on that?
You know what Jersey
I was
Boys?
gonna watch it, but I haven't yet.
You know what Jersey Boys is?
I don't remember now.
Jersey Mike's?
It's about
I know Jersey Mike's.
the Four Seasons and
Hotel?
the singers.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
They do. Like,
I'll
it
fucking-
shows
I'll
up
fucking-
to that.
I'll fucking-
Because I fucking had to watch it. And that I thought you were gonna watch it. I watched it.
You watched it? Why you didn't say anything?
Because you said you were gonna watch it. So I'm like,
I figured I'd get to it. I didn't think anybody else was gonna
I
watch
was gonna
it.
surprise him.
You,
But no,
you said you weren't gonna watch it.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
think it was
I
the
had
type
to-
of movie you
I
were
had-
gonna watch.
I had time. I had 2.5 hours this week to kill, so I watched it. I'm like, God, Eddie will talk about it.
Go minutes. Actually, I have no idea. I don't know if it's good or not. But I don't know if it's good or not. So
He sounded pretty optimistic. I won.
Because I'm like, Eddie's gonna watch it. He said he's gonna watch
we'll
it.
talk
this week.
about it in like
future.
2
3
weeks.
weeks. I was having another big one.
Next
I'll get it
week's
because I still do want to go
Yeah.
and watch the Brother Sparks.
Don't
too.
watch Sweet Girl.
Okay.
That's with Jason Momoa.
Okay.
Sweet girl?
Yeah, garbage.
Oh, when she gets kidnapped, or she just tries
Mom
to
has
save
cancer.
the girl?
No. It's about that's that one.
I started it.
It's garbage. Big plot twist at the end.
I don't
That's
wanna
it.
watch
And you're like,
What is it? She wasn't dead. Not cancer.
okay, no, she
It's not
died.
her daughter.
No, she dies.
Yeah.
I like how it's straight up like, nah, she fucking does.
Because the movie's about, so it's Jason Momoa.
She dies in like the
And-
first 5 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Jason Momoa and her father watch her mother die from cancer.
Jason
'cause-
Momoa and her father.
Yeah, Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa and her daughter watch her mother die from cancer, but there was a drug that was gonna go out to help her, but these guys said, "Nah, we're not gonna put it out because of money reasons."
Yeah.
So he said, "Fuck you, I'm gonna kill everyone."
Okay.
So is this supposed to be like law-abiding citizen, except not?
Pretty much. So he goes around, starts killing people, and then you find out twist. How far did you get?
She died.
That's it. So he gets a phone call from this guy.
He calls the dude. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna kill you on live TV or whatever."
Is this taken now?
No.
He's gonna kill him on live TV.
No, he's
No.
on live TV.
Oh.
Interview, and
So-
Jason Momoa calls him. He's
Oh.
like, "Hey, fucker, my wife's gonna die thanks to you, and if she dies, I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. And he's like, okay, fuck you, whatever. So he gets a phone call from some random dude.
Oh, he goes to the party. That's how far.
Oh,
I got.
you got that far?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know when he gets stabbed
You're like,
in
I
the
watched
train?
most
Yeah.
of the movie.
He dies there.
Jason Momoa dies.
Jason Momoa dies there. So the girl's by herself, but the whole time you think Jason Momoa is alive doing this, the girl's doing it.
Oh,
Crazy.
What?
that's
Yeah.
the plot twist.
Yeah, she's
But
fucking
he-
assassinating everybody.
He like jumps out of train with her though.
That's her. She does all of it by herself.
What the fuck is this like? Black Ops? Except
Now I gotta finish. It.
Wait, so
Fuck.
this Jason Momoa was just all in her mind?
No, it was her father, but she died. He died from being stabbed
Oh, so
A
you-
long
in the
time.
beginning,
Uh-huh.
like in the beginning of the movie, and she's like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna start killing everybody."
So what you're seeing is just like he wasn't really there.
so when
Yeah,
they
he
go
was
home
never
and
there.
pack, that's all her.
She's just grabbing shit and going. She steals the car. She kills the fucking the people at that party.
okay,
Oh, yeah.
here's a question, right?
Wait, she kills
This
the
is-
people at the party.
She kills the people at the party. Yeah, the
Oh
fucking father's been dead for like
Okay.
a year and a half.
Here's here's a question, right?
She's like 10.
That's true.
She's young as fuck. I don't know how old she is.
Here's a question. There's a question I always have with movies with twists like these, right?
Yeah.
So,
It
is
makes
it
sense.
So she's paying
no,
rent.
no. So is what is okay. So what I want to know, right?
Okay.
Because there's a thing with movies with twists, right?
Yeah.
So is this something that is foreshadowed anywhere on the way to the end, or is it just something that's sprung on the end, just being like a ha got you?
Fight Club.
Because if that is the case, then it's a very shitty writing.
Only Forrest can say.
I can't remember if there was
it's-
any like foreshadow.
It's Shamalamalan
it's
levels of
Shyamalan
writing.
Ding Dong,
Maybe
yeah.
you have to watch it again and like,
And
oh
look
yeah,
back.
Yeah,
he's
because
totally dead.
I want to watch it again.
this is the beef I have with these types of movies,
I'll
right?
watch it and be like,
so you
yeah, I know
watch The
he's
Sixth Sense,
Yeah.
you could tell, right?
Yeah.
When the twist comes, you're like, oh, I get it, because you know it.
saw it coming.
You could see it coming, right,
Yeah.
to a certain degree. But then he has other movies, right, where the twist comes, no warning, just to
don't-
be like, hey, look, guys, there's a twist. Haha,
I don't
got
think there's
you.
any warning. It's just like she's being chased by the cops, and you see like they flip a car.
Because the movie shows, I'm guessing Jason Momoa doing all these things.
Oh, you kind of the whole time, and you see her like you don't see her in any of the shots, but you see her like either telling the dad don't do
Yeah.
it, and like
Or she saves him at
after
one point on the train.
save someone. And it's like doesn't really happen. Yeah, so she did pull him off the train and when he got stabbed. That's where he dies. He dies on the floor. But before you see,
But she goes to the party.
yeah, she goes to the party. She's all dressed up, or no, she's dressed. Yeah, she's dressed
As
up
a
in like
waiter?
a suit. Yeah, as a waiter, and fucking just
Spills a
murks-
drink on a dude.
I don't know.
So
They
what-
didn't
Takes
show-
the gun.
So what
jerks
you
him off. Yeah.
so what you tell me is this movie's bullshit.
Yeah. Look, I watch it and they're like, he's been dead. I'm like, what?
You're like, I guess someone could die by getting stabbed.
I mean,
I'm like,
Maybe he didn't get
why-
medical attention. It makes sense.
because I always hate that in like these movies. It's like they went out of their way to show this character doing these things just to be like, haha, bitch, that's not exactly what was happening
What
at
about
all.
Fight Club.
See, I think because Fight Club though, there's foreshadowing. You can
Is
tell.
there?
There's a
Maybe I'm
lot
just
of
too dumb.
because there's a lot of places where you can kind of figure out who's who depending on dialogue and stuff that they say. You could tell they're kind of the same person, or that Edward Norton's character is extremely unhinged, right? So I don't feel like that one's as bad because I do feel like you do get some build up to it.
I like the end when they explains it. They're like, we're just fucking with you. It was all him.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just him in his head, and he just wants to, do stuff. Like, because, and I feel like in that movie, I think it serves the arc of the character. Or, I mean, I didn't watch this movie, right? So I have no fucking idea, but I don't feel like it does that.
Yeah, it didn't feel like that to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so it felt like it was a left ball, like out of nowhere, and you're like, Okay.
It's like the.
It's like, how the fuck did she assassinate 2 bodyguards that like are 4 times her size? Makes no fucking sense.
Now that you say this, I'm like, I gotta go watch this again. The beginning, at least. Forrest doesn't want to say these.
He's like, no, I'm gonna save you the time right now.
So it's like 3. I give it a 3 out of 10. It's pretty bad. I'm like,
What about the critics?
oh,
They fucking loved it because Jason Momoa was.
yeah, but that's what I was thinking. What was that kind of sweet?
Yeah.
I
kinda-
do want to watch. Is it Seer with Jason Momoa?
Oh,
and,
the blind one where the kid,
yeah.
where he has like a kid that can see
Oh,
from
on
one eye.
Apple? It's
Yeah.
called Seed, no?
Seer
It's
or
on
something
Apple
like that.
TV or whatever.
TV.
Yeah.
Praise you, lords.
Is it also garbage?
Critics gave it an 18.
Yeah.
Audience gave it a 42. That's
just
pretty bad.
straight
It's pretty bad.
garbage.
Just from what you're telling me, I'm just like it's no bueno, man. It don't make sense. Like, why would you do this twist if there's no service to the character of the story you're trying to push?
Although his acting was kind of rough in the first little bit I watched it. I
Yeah.
couldn't take him seriously as a dude.
Then I mean,
As a superhero, yeah.
because this is the thing. I feel like Jason Momoa fits a certain type, and he struggles with anything outside of that type. Like if you want like the surfer bro, you're set. He's golden in what he needs to do.
And yeah, he hasn't had a surfer bro character.
Well, Aquaman is a
Aquaman's
surfer
a
bro
surfer bro
character.
character.
Alcoholic, depressed fisherman. Come on, man.
Did you not watch this
shotguns all
movie?
over the place?
But I mean, like that's the character that fits him the most.
Yeah.
And I feel like anytime, I mean, obviously, with time, obviously he can get better and, whatever. I just don't feel like that's the case.
Because it felt like he tried to be a Batman in this movie where he's dark and brooding, killing everyone. And
Where is she?
Where is she? Rachel.
my mother.
Martha.
Martha.
Why'd you say that name?
Fucking garbage.
I gotta hate those movies.
I don't think nothing else I really want to talk about on here today. There's one big thing, but I think we'll save that for 2 weeks because next
Okay.
week is something else.
Okay.
And I think we'll have a whole podcast on it.
Oh.
Oh, what the fuck is it? Have I seen it?
You have seen it.
I have seen
Yeah,
it?
you've been telling me to watch it. Both of you.
What the fuck did we tell him to watch? We've told him to watch a lot of things.
I know.
Is it an anime?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
it's a movie?
it's a movie?
No.
It's a TV,
TV
show?
show?
TV show.
Westworld?
Damn, you didn't get it.
Umbrella
What the
Academy.
fuck have we told him to watch that we haven't seen? That is
On TV?
Is it on Netflix?
No.
HBO.
No.
Hulu.
No.
Amazon Prime.
Yes.
On Amazon Prime?
Yes.
Fuck.
The Man in the High Castle?
No.
Fuck.
I haven't finished that.
Still not many TV shows on Amazon.
That's the one, bro. That's
Doctor
it.
House.
Carnival Row.
Neither.
Fuck! I thought I had it. The hamster was like Epiphany. I opened the right file cabinet. It was not the right file
It's my
cabinet.
favorite game. I like this. I see why you like doing the what artist is this game. I like this.
It's a game adaptation.
No.
He does a game where he's like, "What artist is this?" And I don't know names. I'm like, "I don't fucking
who
know."
produced this movie? I don't fucking know.
Common knowledge, my dude.
Batman produced the movie. Fuck you.
Who was the DP in this movie? I don't fucking know. Think I read the credits?
Yo, did you see Soldier Number 2? He was a famous actor in this one movie back in 2003. It's like, what?
Yeah, man. Trivia.
Is it a movie?
No, it's a TV show. You already said this.
There will be a season 2 at some point. There's only one season of it at the moment.
On Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime?
Oh, Invincible.
There we
Hey.
go! Confetti.
Fucking love that.
Yeah, that show's fucking great.
Have you seen
Okay,
Invincible?
we'll spend. I think we'll spend a.
That's too rich for my blood.
$15 a month, come on.
You get
Apex coins cost money.
you know that's a whole skin.
Like, I had the
They
whole
were
thing.
shitty.
I was gonna surprise you guys. I was gonna be like, here we go, and I was gonna put up that over there and change the whole background. But
Well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in the future because I
was
feel,
like, I won't
I feel
wait.
like that is a series I would like to dedicate time to
Yeah.
because
Well, we
it's
can
so
do-
fucking good.
we can do more comic stuff
yeah.
within that time period.
Nice.
That'll be 2 weeks from now.
We can talk about the other thing that same guy wrote,
What's that?
The Walking Dead.
What?
Look at yeah.
It's the same writer.
It is?
Yeah.
Couldn't you tell? There were zombies in it.
There was.
No, but the same guy who wrote The Walking Dead wrote Invincible. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Well, at least the comic, right? Not the. But yeah, sweet.
You got any projects going on? Any shoots?
No, just riding my bike.
Shout out anyone?
Shout out my girlfriend Cindy.
Damn, gotta cut that. What time is it? Okay, we're good.
No, I got nothing going on. Just still post quarantine life.
Fuck yeah, man.
Check him out on Instagram.
Yeah, dude.
His photos.
He does dope aesthetic shit.
somewhere around here.
I'm trying to convert my Instagram into FPV stuff lately, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
We'll see if I can get first person view drones.
Yeah.
Do you race with your drone?
No, I can get it off the ground and do a couple of turns.
Nice.
That's more than I can do.
It's
Crash
a
into
trip.
your mountain if you want.
Yeah, I crashed. I crashed quite a bit.
Have you?
Yeah, but everything's swappable. That's it.
Oh, do you have like a build drone that you do? It's not anything like crazy. Okay,
I'll have to
sweet.
bring it next time I come over.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And crash it into the house.
We'll teach Forrest how to ride a bike, and then we can go on the trail.
You know how to
up the
ride a
street.
bike?
No. Hey, yeah. Without any
I
G
wonder
off
if
it.
they sell bikes with adult training wheels.
And then we just hold them. Hold them by the waist.
I want you guys to do that if I'm doing it. Go, Forrest, go. I'm doing it. No, not that way. And get my car. That's how I die.
He's going into the oncoming traffic.
I mean,
I don't know how to
you
stop.
can't do any worse than what Bob has done on a bike, knowing how to drive one.
See, I think it would have been easier because I was taught a long time ago on the bikes that didn't have the handbrakes.
Yeah,
I think they all have a
yeah, where you pedal
Yeah,
backwards.
you pedal backwards.
Oh.
Yeah,
to
that's
slow
how you
down,
broke it, yeah.
fucking brake. And
Okay.
as a kid, doing that wasn't very fun. I'm just like, I'm just gonna walk. I only live, 10 houses down from my friends anyway. Why do I need to take a bike?
Yeah.
Bring. Okay, I'm here, guys. Did you hear me leave?
Ooh-wee. Good lordy. But yeah, thank you so much, Edgar,
Pleasure.
for coming on and joining us.
Hopefully, I have you back on some point. We'll figure out something you've watched, and we'll make you sit through
We'll talk.
something good.
We'll
too.
talk about some
Yeah.
drone shit
For
or
sure.
whatever. The other fun stuff you do.
Okay.
We'll have a biking app. We'll record
bike?
while biking.
Is this like the Trash Taste special where they did the biking thing, but it's just me trying to learn how to bike?
Yep.
Oh shit, that'd be funny.
If you donate to our Patreon,
Oh, good lord.
Our OnlyFans.
or OnlyFans,
Our OnlyFans.
it's just me learning how to
the
bike.
podcast, but we just film from the bottom down.
The camera's down there.
It's like see
No
me
shirt.
scratch. It's like, oh man.
It's the no shirt cut.
Oh my god.
At this point, I think I'm gonna need it.
I know, for real.
Sweating through my shirt right now. It's hot.
It's so warm. But thank you.
We'll put all the handles or whatever. Check our Etsy page.
It supports us into more garbage for our
Our
podcast
stickers are on sale.
for this little short amount of time. By the time this comes out, it will not be on sale.
But if you like the sticker, you'll get a discount.
Rate, comment, subscribe. The usual subscribe.
If you subscribe, I'll send you a coupon.
Subscribe.
Just leave it in the comments that you subscribed.
Subscribe.
Take a picture. We need proof.
I'll email you.
But
Till next time.
Yep. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.
I can't.
Hit the button.
I can't find it.
Hit the button.
There it is.
It's so fucking
Wait,
hot.
it's still up.